pretty late, right? And their teacher have an extra punishment for every student in her classroom, that they need to do an extra punishment, which is copy the text from the book. I mean, copying the passage from the book probably, but you know, a passage in the book recently is really long. It's about like thousands of words in Chinese because she's in China. And also I think this is inappropriate. After I know how this thing happening, is because that 3 students were housing around in the classroom. So she's year 6, right? Year 6 classroom, I suppose. And it doesn't make any of the sense that if 3 people horse around the classroom and you punish all the students in that classroom, because they didn't make the faults. The faults are on those 3 students. You shouldn't do that. Like what? How that punishment was? Like how? I mean, just because 3 people were doing bad things, you punish all the whole class. Okay, so that's inappropriate. You should punish those 3 kids if you want. They are year 6, right? Maybe you should punish them because they're already old. They're like sort of like 12 years old in China. The grade 6 children, no, not children anymore actually. Grade 6 students are about 12 years old or something like that. And you know, if you need to copy 1,000-word passage, like you need a long time for 1,000 words. I mean, if you write 40 words a minute, okay, so that's about 2,400 words an hour. Okay, without rest and 1.5 seconds of word and words, that's probably like too fast. That you need 1 hour. And after she did that much homework, that's what, like after 0:30 a.m. and you copied this, so let's just calculate it. Like the time you need to copy 1,000 words, and at that time she was really tired, so I think she needed 1.5 hours to do this. After that, she will be sleeping at 1:30 a.m. approximately on the next morning. And she also has school on the next morning. And I don't know how like the teacher gave inappropriate punishment around the class, because I mean, unlike me, my sister, my cousin, she's so stressful about her schoolwork because she has a lot of homework to do. Don't ever think like it's different from UK and USA, because it is really much homework. It's like a lot of homework, like maybe 13 to 14 homework she need to finish, and she needs to write really fast. Let me act. Where's my? I have a piece of paper. She's gonna finish like this fast. I have a paper. Okay, let's go like this. Really fast, you know. And after that amount of work, okay, you don't care about how tired are they and how much they've spent on learning today. Okay, let's calculate something. From 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at school, So that's about 11 hours, and less minus the rest time, or like the sleeping time or something like that, is about 9 hours at school. So after 9 hours, let's say they go back to their home and start homework at about 8:15. Okay, 8:15 until 12:30 p.m., which is 0:30 a.m. on the next morning. How much? That's for homework. Almost. 4 hours. Maybe a little bit more than 4 hours, but that's not really important in this case, actually. Yeah. So after 12 hours of completely full concentrated schoolwork and homework study, you need them. You're telling me that just because they didn't make bots, only 3 people in their classroom, they're housing around the classroom, and she is not the one who did it, and you punish her after 12 hours of schoolwork and homework. Punish her to write, to copy, and 1,000 words. Actually, in the passage of a grade 6 book, and also it's actually home language, first language probably, so the passage will be pretty long, like say 1,500 words, and they need about at least 1.5 hours. I copied once. I see my classmate copied once, but that was so, you need a lot of time to copy that. About 1,500 words after probably 2 hours, and that's gonna get the student really tired, because that's different from adults. Adults they're already really mature, and like they can handle those pressure. Grade 6 children, nah. I think they're not even entering their teenage years yet. Teenage years average about like 13 to 15, right? But they haven't, and they got that much pressure on them. But should not be. And after those pressures, you gave them punishment to copy the whole passage. That's not good. How do you feel about that? Just imagine if you or your kid, is my cousin, that there are 3 people in his or her classroom were messing around in the classroom, but teacher punished all the students, including those three students, to copy the whole passage, which is about 1,500 words. How do you feel as a kid or as a parent? That is completely wrong, because I'm not even noticing, or I didn't even know this thing, and I never joined this thing, and I didn't do bad things. This completely hilarious, ridiculous. Why'd you punish a student that didn't do anything? It's not their own fault. It's other people's own fault, and you gave the punishment to them. Which those students are taking the responsibilities that those children who are messing around in the classroom need to be taken. No way. What? This is completely what is wrong? Yeah. where this should not be happen. I guess, yeah. So